It's the guys at brunch. Guys at brunch. Guys. It's the guys at brunch.
Welcome to Guys at Brunch. I'm Sean Bradley.
I'm Nicholas, and today we'll be talking about dating and snooping on your spouse and some other things with dating involving your friends. But first, we want to start off with this topic. Can you imagine being in church and your pastor's up at the pulpit and delivering a sermon, and he just go on this series of bizarre, like start confessing like all his deepest secrets?
So he getting like a
to you?
testimony.
Yeah. So he up there. This pastor, that's what happened in Atlanta. This pastor in Atlanta, Juan McFarlane, he's up there, giving a sermon on a Sunday, regular. Then he just go into this confession like, I'd like to tell you guys that I'm HIV positive. Then he said, in fact, I have AIDS.
All right.
So, of course, after that, the congregation rallied around him to give him their support. But shortly after that, he turned to them and shocked them and said, I've been doing a wide range of terrible behavior.
Okay.
Then he admitted that I've been stealing money from the church.
All right, then.
I'm misusing it. He also said I've been using drugs and been giving sermons while I was high.
God dang. Okay.
But the most disturbing confession of all is I've been sleeping with some of the church members.
Well,
and
that's
I
not
knew
disturbing.
I had AIDS.
Oh, well, damn.
And then he said it all took place right here in church.
While
I was sleeping with the members.
Now, okay. All right, now, me type person I am, for one, okay, you sleeping with men or you sleeping with women? Who you sleeping with, for one?
They said the church members, I'm guessing women. If it was men, they usually would have clarified that.
All right, so basically he raw dogging them then, right? If he, he done call age from somebody from somewhere. So, okay, so he having unprotected sex. Now, are you sleeping with them on the pew or in your office? Where you sleeping at?
He said been sleeping with him right here at church.
But
I've been sleeping with him here at church, and he knew he had AIDS.
Because right now, I know that, the Christian thing to do is like to rally around the pastor. He done got up there and he done testified and he done humbled himself before the Lord and everything like that. But I'm looking like, hell no. I mean, for one, you bad enough you sleeping with other folks, you catch HIV/AIDS. That ain't got nothing. That ain't my business.
And you stealing money from us.
But you stealing my money.
Right.
So we got some problems.
And the sermons you've been giving, you've been high while giving them.
Wait a minute.
So the church members voted, like they took a vote and they said, okay, we want you down. But the next Sunday after this confession, he came back to church.
So what's your question?
No, I'm just reporting the story. I'm just saying, how do you feel about that?
Okay, so I'm like, well, damn, that's a lot. I mean, it's like just a well, damn type of moment. It's like, well, get out the pulpit, go sit in the pew, open your Bible, and you need to be a member. Now, I don't know if you need to stay at this particular church because, I mean, church folks can be very hypocritical. I'm a Christian.
But do you think that's the problem with organized religion?
No. Well,
that they look at the pastor as like, okay, he's not a man. He's not going to mess up.
He a man.
I'm saying like he's a man like everyone else. So, okay, he's not perfect. So he will have fault. Like all of the rest of us.
Well, I think some people kind of put the pastor on the pedestal because the pastor is basically the voice of the Lord in a sense. Like he's basically your way to the Lord or to guide you there in a sense. But people put their faith in him too much, in my opinion. My relationship is with the Lord. I talk to the Lord myself. I don't need to tell the pastor none of my damn business because, like you say, the pastor is over there screwing Miss Jones. Then he's stealing your money. So no, what he gonna
Mr. Jones too sometimes.
So I can't be doing all that. So my thing is this, But we know church folks like to get in your business. They want, hey, how you doing? Let's fellowship and everything. And then you sing or you this. Ain't none of your damn business. I'm just here to get the word, give you my money, let me go. But, so, once we crowd around him and pray for him, soon as we walk out of church, we talking about his ass like a dog.
Right. I was surprised to find out that, he could be facing misdemeanor charges. Because in Atlanta, if you get someone an STD, it's a misdemeanor. I'm like, that's a misdemeanor.
If he get him HIV/AIDS, that's like attempted murder.
Well, if each state got their own law. So in Atlanta, it's a misdemeanor.
Oh, the gays.
So that was the most surprising part of the story to me, that this would be a misdemeanor.
But would you continue to go to that church if he showed up the next Sunday at the pulpit ready to go?
I would if I was a member. I feel like pastors or men, they have they have fault. Like, I don't look at someone as they perfect or anything. So if he gave good sermons and I feel like I was learning something from the church, yeah, I would go back. But it's just like in D.C. when they elected that man again after he smoked crack. They still elected him. He just got elected.
But that's uneducated people, though. That's uneducated people just voting for the sake of voting. I mean, they're just saying you grew up in a house that's a Democratic household. You just gonna go hit Democrat, no problem. You ain't gonna pay attention.
While Mayor Barry was doing all those drugs, he was making a change in D.C.
Well, maybe the drugs, open them up.
I mean, a lot of people, indulge in drugs.
But if I was to go to the church next Sunday and saw him there, I have a problem. I mean, yeah, you don't humble yourself now. Sit down someday. When this is like, I'm from the South, so if a girl come to church and say she in a choir and she tell the pastor, I've been creeping with old boy, the usher boy and stuff, I done got pregnant. She gonna sit her tail down in the back of the church until she have that baby, because go
but away. Why make people ashamed when they mess up? Why do we do that?
But that's the problem in our society now. Nobody's ashamed anymore.
Well, I mean, people, if you repent, then you good.
Okay,
right?
But you ain't gonna repent this Sunday, next Sunday, come back and give the rest of my damn money now.
Why? You have people have sex before marriage, and then they ask for forgiveness or whatever they feel like they doing is wrong, and they ask for forgiveness, and they shouldn't walk outside and be ashamed.
So if your man cheated on you, you mean tell me he gonna come at you next week, baby? I'm sorry I cheated on you last week, so can I have something this week?
I'm not God, so I don't have to forgive you. You're not my child. I'm human. I mean, I'm saying, like, when you look for God to forgive you, then that's different. So if someone did something to me, the next day I don't have to really forgive.
But you a member of their church, so you said you're going to go back to their church, sit in their pew and listen to this man in the
But they religious folks. They should understand that people mess up. And
are you not religious?
I'm not really religious, no.
Are you atheist?
No, I'm not an atheist.
Well, do you believe in the Lord?
I believe in a higher being. I believe in a higher being,
Lord, yeah. Let me get away from you. It's raining and lightning already in the damn way, child. You're going to get struck.
Well, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Guys at Brunch. All right, so imagine that you are a 17-year-old girl. You met the man of your dreams, and he knocked your ass up. Y'all together, y'all kicking and doing everything right. And then you have your baby, and he come to you and say, I want a paternity test. And you've been faithful the whole time. How, as a woman, even though you're not a woman, but how would you feel about that as the woman, and he asked you for a paternity test?
I would give it to him.
But you wouldn't feel no type of way?
Not really. I feel like if there's evidence to prove that you're telling the truth, I mean, who don't like being right? I'd be like, I'll give you one.
But you still wouldn't be feeling like, okay, why you ask me this? I've been faithful to you. I done carried your child for 9 months, there with your crazy mom and every damn thing else, and you want to ask me for a paternity test now?
No, I believe everyone should take one. Just to be sure, because I've heard of stories where guys pay child support for like 10, 15 years, and then when they do find out they're not the child's father, they can't get that money back.
That is true.
So I'm down for it. I think that when they deliver a baby in the hospital, if the father's there to put his name down on the birth certificate, they should test you right then and there.
I can see that happening right then and there, but that could go bad too. That could go really wrong.
But guess what? At least you know, and this child won't grow up thinking that this is my father. They know, like, if the parents share the information with them, and at least both parents know. So, okay, but it's coming from the woman's perspective. Couldn't they be like, okay, this dude don't trust me? This, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's going on with that? Clearly he don't trust you. Clearly he don't trust you.
But you'll be okay with him not trusting you after you done had the child and you don't trust me.
Some people heard stories or experience things or witness things where they don't trust that easily, I don't trust that easily. So I can understand where people come from. I think it's better safe, than be sorry. So if we can prove it, let's prove it.
I would have an issue. I would have, because I'd be like, okay, well, why all of a sudden do you want a paternity test? Who done told you what? What's going on? What information that you have that I don't have that you think I done something that this child ain't yours?
He might have witnessed something. He might have saw his aunt or his cousin do that to some guy.
Well, okay, but yeah, okay. If you explain it to me, then I'd be like, okay, I see you paranoid, so we handle this. But I would still feel like, well, damn, nigga, you don't believe me. But first of all, I wouldn't be having nobody's child if I wasn't married any damn way. But
no,
hell no.
You don't have sex now?
I can't get pregnant.
But I'm just saying, like, you still having sex and you're not married.
Yes, and if I was a woman, I'd be on a damn shot. I'd be on
judgmental people,
and I'd be like, nigga, no, you are not coming at me. Pull out.
Well, you know what? You always can judge others, but when it comes to you, like, a lot of people always judge people and be like, oh, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. It's like, well, you kind of doing it now.
No, I'm not. I'm saying what I wouldn't do. I'm not mad at Shinka Shay Johnson for having a child out of wedlock. That's on her. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Let's say what you would do, and what you do now is have sex and you're not married.
I do. Can we get married in the state of Maryland?
Yes, you
can. I'm not getting married, though. My partner ain't getting married, so fuck that.
I cannot believe you didn't know that.
I don't care. We're not getting married.
I care. I was at the phone banks for Equality of Maryland helping that law get passed. So
But
I can't.
okay, whatever. Y'all do y'all, but I'm not getting married. But again, like I'm saying, I'm not judging them. I'm just saying, what if I was a female, I would not be stuck with some deadbeat man. If you ain't gonna put no ring on
He
it,
did because he want proof. Some people need proof. I'm not against
but
proof.
okay,
I
the
love
proof
proof.
part is good. But why even engage in creating a child when you ain't got no damn full commitment, no real commitment? You hoping on a nigga gonna pay child support and he probably ain't gonna pay your child support now. I want child support and alimony. You act up. What's wrong with that?
I think that everyone should know. Like I said, I think they should be testing the father right there at the hospital. But y'all let us know what you think.
Right.
Leave your comments.
I think it'd
Now,
be
how about
nasty.
this? Now, say if you're one of your close friends introduce you to their new boyfriend.
Okay.
Or someone they've been dating and they really like this guy. And you got a pass with their boyfriend. Would you tell them?
Like what kind of pass?
Like y'all had sex,
Okay.
y'all went on a couple dates, or y'all dated or whatever.
Okay.
But your friend didn't know, but he introduced you to him. Would you tell a friend?
Now, how many years would I have slept with this man? Was it like 6 months ago, or was it like 3-4
It don't
years
matter.
ago?
It's all about what do you think that you should tell your friend?
Me personally, my friends would have my friends would have already known, because as soon as especially if I'm single, my friends gonna know. Look, I'm horny. I'm gonna go get some. I'm coming to tell you how it was. If it was bad,
But
it's
do
bad.
you give
if it was
them
good, it's
pictures
good.
and a name and all of that?
Hell yeah, we cross reference. We be right on A for A. Be like, look, have you done messed with Caribbean 22? Okay, because I'm finna go over there. That's what we do. I mean, come on.
Okay. Well, I lost a friend like that. I I was out at the bar and my friend knew like Peace came in the bar and he was like, "Oh, that's the guy I've been dating." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I had
I mean, you
sex
told
with
him
this
right
guy."
then and there.
I mean, I did. I felt like he should know.
Like, you got the worst time. Ain't no damn way. This my man.
Is it
I
a
slept with
perfect
him
time
too.
to tell your best friend like, "Oh, I slept with your boyfriend"?
Yeah, later down the line when the man ain't nowhere near y'all. And not
I
in
mean,
the
he
club.
wasn't like he was just at the club. He wasn't like with us though. So I told him, and the expression on his face, I was like, "Oh, I'm joking," because we was
No,
at the
nigga,
at the
no.
bar. So the next day he called me and he asked like, "Was you telling the truth?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was."
But how long? Okay, how long did you sleep with that man? How long ago was that? Did that time had lapsed? Was it
I think it was in the same year.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
But see, that's why you cross reference. That's why you be like, did you sleep with old dude? Because I look at his profile. I mean, that's what you got to do. You know how it is.
I don't know how it is. Why would I show everyone like if I'm gonna have sex with someone, I'm gonna show everyone like, this the guy I'm about to have sex with.
But your good Judas, you normally
Some people you might just do it and you don't want to blog about it.
I'm not saying blog about it, but your
Everyone not
one best
blog-worthy.
friend, you got to ask your one best friend like, look, oh boy, I'm about, because they putting them ads on Craigslist, but they kidnap and kill your ass. So you got to tell somebody, look, I'm about to go on over here to the west side, do what I got to do. If I don't be back in about 3 hours, you know what's up.
They got that catfish. Like not everyone in the picture before you hook up with them anyway. So I don't cross reference. I'm really a private person, so I usually don't even I don't tell people if I'm gonna hook up with someone or something like that. Anyway.
But I did have an issue when I was living in Atlanta like years ago. My best friend would talk to this guy online. They only talked online, and then like months later, the guy and I were talking online because my best friend and I had like a joint profile, which was weird at the time. But we had like a joint. So like the guy and I was talking. He's like, "You want to come over?" So I like asked my best friend, "Are you cool if I go over?" Because none of us had met the guy. He was like, "So yeah." So I went over. The guy and I didn't have sex at all, but we just hung out, talked, whatever. Then I come back and like my best friend, like I can hear him like mad. He talking to his cousin and everything. I can't believe he went over there and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, nigga, we ain't even do nothing, and y'all ain't do nothing. I mean, and if we did, I would have told you we did something, because I've been the type of person to go like, look, one of our mutual friends and we had dated the same guy, and I even told him, I was like, look, this guy named Al, Al, if you watching, hey, whatever, but Al got a little dick, so. So when I went to go have sex with Al and everything. We watched a little Justice League and everything, and then we went and had a little sex. So like a year later, the other mutual friend is dating Al. I'm in Maryland now, so my best friend like, yeah, such dating Al or whatever, right? And I'm like, oh damn, really? And he was like, he said, I got some good sex. I said, I ain't got no, he got a little dick. He's like, I remember you telling me he got a little dick. I tell my friends. I mean, we tell each other this stuff.
I don't really talk about go into details, but my friend, when I told him, right, he asked the guy, and the guy was like, no. You know, so my friend believed him over me, and me and my friend stopped being friends.
I'll
over
give you a
that.
prime example. So my partner and I have been together for almost 6 years. If we go to a party, he's born and raised in Baltimore. So we go to a party.
But now the
it's
guy porn
normally like
actor,
3
so
or
I
4
bet he
guys that
regretted it.
he's had sex with in that house at their party. And he's born and raised here, so I know that okay, it's gonna be people we run into that you smashed back in the day.
And you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know because I want to be smiling up in their face, looking all stupid. I'm gonna speak and say how you doing, but I don't want to be just some dumb fool smiling in your face and not know. I'm like, did you sleep with him? Oh, okay, cool. How was it? That's me. I'm just nasty like that, so I want to know.
I would want to know if my partner slept with my friends, but I wouldn't want them to tell me. I think he needs to tell me because, you know, I don't want no secrets in our relationship.
But if that's
I got
your
a no
friend,
secret
I mean,
policy.
both of y'all should be like, look, I did it. But if it's just a one night stand and he didn't quit it, it ain't really. Yeah, we did it. Ain't
Right.
nothing right home about. Okay.
Yeah, I still want to know because, like you said, I don't want people laughing behind my back or them sharing secrets.
Yeah, but it wouldn't stop me from dating the guy. Like if my best friend dated somebody,
Oh, it wouldn't stop me
it wouldn't
either.
stop me.
I don't
Hell
think-
no, it wouldn't stop me from being your friend either. I mean, we just had something more to talk about now, and you know his dick curved to the right. Okay, yeah, cool. You was there. Okay, that's how we would do it.
Did you ever have a friend who liked everybody, right? They got a crush on everyone, and they expect the guys to be off limits to you because they got a crush on someone?
No, I don't have a friend like that, but I do have a friend that's like a whore, or I call them like dog catchers. So like if you have a man, they'll try to see if they can get your man. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, if you dating somebody, you take them around the dog catcher so they can, if they take the bait, you know that ain't the man for you. You get what I'm saying? So you just know.
So
who
you're
your
kind of
friends
like
are.
setting your man up.
Yes and no. I mean, because I can't control what you do. You know, I mean, this is my friend. I know who he is. I know what he gonna try. I know what he gonna do. So you know, if you take the bait, you take the bait. And I'm gonna like, well, bye. It ain't, you know. You save me some time. So I mean, yeah, you gotta, you know, use your friends for their strength. So.
I lost a friend also because one of my friends had a crush on this guy. They known each other for years. They didn't ever sleep together. And so I went to his birthday party. And the guy was interested in me, and we started talking. And my friend stopped being my friend.
So was talking like taking him home that night, or y'all exchanged phone numbers?
We exchanged
You don't do
numbers
one night
and
stands,
hung
right?
up.
You don't.
That was 3 years ago when I said that. A lot of things changed then.
So you do one night stands now?
I don't do one night stands now. I'm dating someone, but I mean,
But you
I
have since, within this 3 year time span, you took somebody home for the one night. Oh, okay, all right, we progressing.
Is that progression?
I guess.
I mean, you know. Hey, after a couple drinks. No, joking.
All right.
All
So
right,
let us know what you guys think. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Guys at Brunch. Now let's talk about snooping. Do you snoop through your spouse's phone?
Hell no.
Check their text messages, look at their Facebook posts and all that?
No. Like, have I like gone like on like because we're friends on Facebook, so I've gone to his Facebook page and just looked at different stuff like that or whatever, just in general. But as far as like me looking like through the phone, hell, no, I don't pay a phone bill. No.
The guy I'm dating now, he got a problem because we're not friends on Facebook, and it's just like to keep the drama down. I don't want you friends on my Facebook. But today at work, my coworker went through her boyfriend's phone, right?
Okay.
And she found some text messages to another woman.
Okay.
So she broke up with him, and the text messages was like 3 months ago or something. I think 2 months ago, and she's upset, and I'm like,
Well, what kind of text messages were they? Were they like,
I
hey,
wanna
how you
see
doing? Good morning.
Blah, you know, trying
was
to
he
invite the
saying
girl
it?
over. He was inviting the girl over,
all
but they
right.
didn't ever meet up or hook up or
Okay.
whatever. But I think that sometimes I was telling her, I was like, I don't know if this is the case here, but people like attention, and we'll even engage in that type of talking on Facebook through text messages, but we might not act on it. So
That's kind of true, because that reminds me, like, remember, I don't know if you ever watched like the Braxton Family Values, and the sister Trina and her husband Gabe, and she was saying he was cheating on her. We come to find out he was only jacking off online and doing, you know, they just doing web chat. I'm like, girl, that ain't cheating.
right, that's like watching
So, I
porn,
guess
right?
I'm like, yeah,
like, is
that-
that wrong to watch porn?
Right? No, hell no.
But I guess it is some type of like, you know, back and forth. You like, you know, back and forth. Y'all talking. It's not like watching a porn movie. I guess when it's, you know, someone that can respond to you and y'all in the same city and y'all can. Actually
But what was
meet
her
up.
justification for breaking up with him, though? Like,
Because
what
of the
did she
text
say?
messages. She was like, oh, you know, he's talking to other women, and I'm like, number one, but like, why are you going through his phone? And you must have been expecting something and you found it.
But when you go through people's stuff, when you start snooping and looking for stuff,
It's usually signs that
not
you
even
do it.
signs, but just be prepared that you're gonna find some stuff.
Right.
If you don't want to find it, don't look.
I did actually.
You know?
I said, was there signs that he was cheating? She was like, no, I just started off doing it, and so she always did it.
Like, for instance, like when my partner and I are together, like, and like a text message come in like 11:30 or whatever. I'm like, wait, who texting you? I'll just be playing or whatever. It could be anybody, anything, and we really don't. So it don't bother me. I'm not paying your phone bill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and 9 times out of 10, we tell each other what it is anyway. So it's not that serious. But I mean, some people are just paranoid, and if you're gonna be looking for stuff, be prepared that you're gonna find something. You know, and if you're gonna find it, what you gonna do?
Right. And I guess the question comes down to what is cheating then? Like, is texting someone that you might do this to them, is that cheating?
It depends because I can see a person having like an emotional relationship with somebody. It ain't got to be physical, but if you have an emotional connection with somebody else, you know, and this is the person, and your spouse is with you all the time, and you're distant from them, but you point your heart out to somebody else. Now I have a damn problem with that. You know, I was like, well, what the hell? I mean, I'd rather you just sleep with them and kick them to the curb instead of you having an emotional connection with this person versus having one with me.
Oh, so you'd rather your partner sleep with the person they...
I'd rather, versus emotional connection with somebody versus you just hitting it and quitting it. I'd rather you hit it and quit it instead of you having an emotional connection with somebody else.
How about
what
not
am I
have
there
an
for
emotional connection or physical connection to no one else with me?
But that's a perfect world, and we don't live in that. So I'm giving you an
So
example.
that's
of
hard
if
for
I
you
had
to do?
pick, if I had to
Is that
choose,
hard for you to do?
no, if I had to choose one of the two evils, that's what we're talking about, right? If I had to
you
choose
said it's
one
a
or the
perfect world,
other,
I'm just saying, like, is that hard for you?
it ain't hard for me, but I'm saying if I'm looking at it from my perspective, if what I would accept, what I wouldn't accept, I could take it better if you just hit it and you left them alone.
Right.
But if you have this emotional connection, that you talking on the phone with them, I hang up the phone with you at night, and you call them right after you call me, they texting you good morning, blah blah blah, and how was your day? I missed you. I'd be mad as hell. Like, what the hell?
Right.
I don't even do that good morning, how's your day type of, I don't even do that to my partner. I'm like, what the hell I look like? We don't do all that.
Is that because y'all been together how long now?
Like almost 6 years. But we never did that good morning, how's your day? I'm thinking of you type of, like, I just call them. We'll call each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all that text messages at 7 in the morning and all that. I'll call you and like 10 o'clock sometime. We'll call. We'll talk a
Some
couple times a
people
day.
like that. I want to know.
I know, but if you're doing it with somebody other than your partner, that's a problem.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm saying like some people like to check in and let me know that
I
I'm
don't
on
like
your
that
mind.
because my ex right now, he texts me every damn morning, 7 o'clock, even on days I don't work. I'm like, quit texting me at damn 7:30 tomorrow, some good damn morning. And luckily my partner already know about the situation. I'm like, quit doing it. Even though I'm on vacation, I'll still get a damn text message, good morning at 7:30. I'm like, damn, I could just be trying to sleep in and you bother me. You know what I'm
Did your
saying?
partner mind at the beginning when?
No, he don't mind because I
No,
explained
I'm
the
saying
situation.
like early on he didn't.
No, he
mind
didn't
at all?
mind because I explained the situation to begin with. I mean,
Okay.
it's a frustration for me. So I mean, hell, I don't want you. You wait hell over there. Something dick ain't good anyway. So
I'd say cut all ties with your ex. What you need them in your life for?
I'm friends with my exes. I'm friends with like all of my exes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not drama. I don't believe in it all that, you know, I'm gonna fight you, beat your ass type of, I mean, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. And I'll like give you a chance. Like, you know, I'll talk to you, let you know, look, hey, I feel this is going on. We need to do some compromising. I'll compromise, but if you're not compromising, after like maybe the third time I mention some stuff, I already emotionally detached myself from you and to move the hell on. I'm just waiting on the right time for me to just say it's over. Mm-hmm. Because I'm getting horny and I'm like, okay, I need to break up with this motherfucker so I can go find me something else. So, you know, that's how I work. So I'm cool with it. So.
What about an open relationship? Like,
would I have an open relationship in a perfect world without diseases and stuff? Hell yeah, I would. Why not? I mean, think about it. I mean, you with somebody, you have your companionship, and then you get to try other things too.
but you still can do that now and protect yourself.
No, we ain't got time for all this.
What? You can't.
I said in a perfect world. This world ain't perfect.
But when you say in a perfect world, you said because of no diseases and all that.
You got
So I'm
diseases,
saying,
you
like,
got messy people.
But I'm saying now you can protect yourself.
Yeah, but then you got the messy people too. You can't be
What's
like
messy people.
Okay, so for instance, you know, you done slept with old boy last week or whatever. You and your partner got an open relationship, y'all cool. But you slept with old boy. Your partner might be like, look, I don't mind you doing your thing. I'm gonna do my thing, but I don't want to know about it. But so we get to the club and everything. You explain to old boy when you getting it in with him that, you know, my partner got an understanding. I don't want to know about it. He don't want to know about it. When we get to the club, we see old boy. We going about our business. I pay him dust because that's the arrangement, right? But then he want to come up acting some kind of way, acting crazy. Oh, you don't know me. You don't. That's messy people. And then your partner like, what the hell going on? You know what I'm saying? So then you bring a sand to the beach. So I'm like, no.
How about
And
not
you know,
go to the
talk
club
some
with your partner? I don't. like that.
Well, you seen me and my partner out at the bar together and stuff like that. I mean, I don't.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen y'all. I'm saying for me, like, why do you bring sand to the beach? I don't want to.
So
if I'm going to the club, I'm going with my friends to, hang out, have fun, and get attention. I like getting attention from other people.
So if your man walked up in the club and you getting attention on the dance floor, is that gonna be an issue?
If I'm getting attention on the dance floor,
You say you like getting attention. So
I
what kind of
do.
attention you like getting?
just like I like the people look at me and things like that from across the bar. I mean, I ain't gonna be like
But
freaking nobody on the dance floor.
somebody gonna walk over to you and hey, how you doing, Nicholas, and try to come on you and buy you a drink and stuff, and your man might walk in and this nigga all up on you.
They can buy me a drink. What's wrong with that? I don't think my partner of mine,
No
if someone buy me a drink, I'm keeping money in our
No wonder
pockets.
you beat nigga asses years ago.
That was a long time ago. In a drunk night.
No, I don't see anything wrong going out to the club with your friends, but I don't see anything wrong going to the club with your significant other either. I mean, why not? Straight people do it all the damn time. They're at the damn 5 Mile House right now, getting it in on Fridays and Saturday nights, coupled up.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's a sexual orientation thing. It's just a me thing. Like I don't want to go to the club
Because
and
you
party
got
with my man.
ulterior motives. That's all that is.
I don't have ulterior motives.
So
I like to hang out with my friends, enjoy them, and then go home and enjoy my man.
So would you do an open relationship?
No.
Why not?
I'm not into that. I'm very territorial. What's mine is mine. No one
But
else
you like
can have
attention.
it. I do. But when I go home, I know who I'm getting that attention from.
But you just at the club shaking your ass in front of everybody
I didn't say
else.
shaking my tail. I say getting looks from across the room.
Okay, but I don't get. Okay, so for instance, your partner like, well, baby, you go do you. I'm cool. I'm cool with this, but you go do you. It ain't Will Smith walking the door. You wouldn't drop to your knees. I mean, come on. I'm just
Oh my
saying.
gosh.
I wouldn't do it either. But
No, I don't want my partner with no one else, and I ain't gonna be with no one else.
Okay, I'm just asking. In a perfect world, okay,
In the perfect world, a perfect world is me and him, and that's it.
okay, I got you.
I know how to like.
But you don't have like people have like fantasies and they dream and they they have all that.
He
like,
is my fantasy.
You a damn lie.
Yes.
Oh, you know you lying.
I'm not lying. What's your fantasy?
So what's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush? I don't think I have one right now. I can tell you my first celebrity crush was the middle child on Home Improvement, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Okay.
What?
Don't nobody know who that is.
Everyone know who he is. He was in the Got Milk campaign. He was the Santa Claus. He was the middle child on like the number one ABC comedy.
Okay.
Everyone know who he is. No, we don't.
I know who he is because I grew up watching that show, but I'm just saying.
So that was who was your celebrity crush?
Right now, it would be The Game. Lord
Game?
have mercy.
Yeah, I don't think I have one right now. I can't think of one. I don't think I have one.
Really?
Oh, maybe the guy who hosts TMZ, the lawyer.
Okay, all right.
I like slimy kind of
You like
lawyer,
slimy?
slumlords. Sometimes I like that type.
Okay. I want just okay, all right. I mean, I want somebody to kept throw against the wall type of shit, but you okay, all right.
Yeah, I like slimy lawyer type.
Okay.
You know, those slumlords. I like that.
Well, y'all let us know what y'all fantasy is because I don't know about this over here.
What? Everyone got a preference, right?
Everybody got one. Exactly. Hey, no judgment. I'm just saying, there's more game for me. So.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
I'm Sean Bradley.
I'm Nicholas.
All right, bye, y'all.